everything in this video is alleged. Everybody, everything in every case in the United States is innocent until proven guilty. Please keep that in mind. Hello, everybody. It's Breyden. You may be wondering, why am I in my best dress today? Well, it's because of this new series I will be doing called Court Cases with Breyden. I'll put the Law and Order sound there. Now, many of y'all may have woken up in early 2026, opened TikTok on your phone, and seen the greatest news of all time. Curriculum Associates, the maker of iReady, the learning platform, is being sued. Yes. Now, let's see why they're being sued. Alright, they are facing a federal class action lawsuit for allegedly, this is all alleged by the way, harvesting and monetizing and sharing sensitive student data with third party without parental consent. The lawsuit is claiming that the company builds behavioral profiles on minors to profit from their data, violating privacy laws. Now, wow. Now, personally, I don't have to do iReady anymore. So, that's pretty awesome. I haven't had to do it, but I did do it for 10 years. 10 years of my life. Now, how many states do iReady? Let's see. States are required to use iReady the learning game. Let's see. Now, due to Google, all 50 states, over 13 million students are required, although it's not mandated by law, have to use iReady. In its learning games, are component typically used at the district's discretion. While the software is used in all 50 games, adoption is higher in certain areas, with more usage by more than 25% of all K-8 students nationwide. Wow. Now, if you didn't have to do it already, it was terrible. Personally, I did not like it. I also did not like school. Still don't really. But it's like these games, and it makes you, like, what does it make you do, really? It tries to get you to learn, but if I'm being honest, it didn't work because nobody actually sits and listens to the 25-minute things. So, yeah, Curriculum Associates, iReady, is being sued for, how much are they being sued for? Sued for, let's see. Wow. Alright, so the lawsuit alleges violations of the Federal Wiretap Act and the California Invasion Privacy Act. The Curriculum Associates stated the claims are legally meritless, asserting that they do not sell student data, using it for advertising or build commercial profits. The platform is used by 13 to 14 million children, making it a major legal challenge. Thank you, Google Gemini AI. Now, iReady. Let's just go back to that real fast. iReady might have the lowest reviews of all time. In class, instead of doing iReady, I'd sit there and look at the reviews because they were hilarious. They have a 1.2 reviews. 1.2 out of 10. We're out of 5. Like, that's bad. That's bad. Wow. I thought it was better. I thought it was like a 3 point something. No, it's a 1.2. Now, also, what other companies does Curriculum Associates own? Wait, no. I spelled that terribly. Hold up. Curriculum Associates. Wait. Alright. Curriculum Associates. I know I'm just jumping back and forth, but this is what Curriculum Associates is. It's an educational-based technology company founded in 1969 that develops research based on the K-8 learning programs, assessment, data-driven instructional tools, and is most notably known as the iReady platform. It focuses on improving students' outcomes through personalized learning, teacher-led instructions, and professional development services, supporting over 11 million students and 700,000 teachers. Wow. That's a lot. And you may be thinking, well, it has to work. It has to work, right? iReady has to work if it's in over 11 million schools. Well, let's see. And I'm just not going to go off of Google Gemini this time. I will go to a website called Principal Center. Wait, never mind. I'm going Google Gemini. Hold on. Gotta look up the percent. Learn while you. Alright. Research indicates that students who use iReady recommended typically to 39 through 40% of minutes a week with at least 70% on lessons and quizzes passed show greater learning gains in reading with the mathematics compared to non-users. Now let's think about that. 30 to 49 minutes. Golly. That's as long as a Breaking Bad episode. Like, that is as, did I say that's as bad? I meant to say that's as long as a Breaking Bad episode. I have homework every single night, which, no offense to my teachers, I just don't do it because I have other things I'm working on. But 30 to 49 minutes is absolutely insane, or you don't get your grade. I mean, that's as long as a typical class, like, and you're just learning stuff that I'm probably not going to use. Alright, hold on. Let me go to curriculum. I think it's for iReady's can't speak right now. Alright. It starts with an assessment that adapts to a student's performance that gives teachers a more precise picture of the student's learning. From an average of only 30 to 60 minutes on an online testing time. That is a lot. I take my tests, my school tests, my average is about 20 minutes is how long it takes me to do the test. 30 to 60 minutes is a long time. 3 times a year, that is 3 hours. Every single year, that could be going into other educational activities. I sound like a nerd right now, but it's the truth. It shows how each student is growing down to specific skills that relate to the state standards and to their peers, providing both, I don't know how to say that, criterion, reference, and normative scores. iReady is personalized instruction that supports teachers' direct action with targeted instructional approaches and short, personalized lessons diagnosed to help students build the skills they need to move towards a grade-level work. Now, I might have beef with iReady because when I was in 8th grade, it said I was like on a 6th grade reading level, but I don't really care. But let's go back to this lawsuit. Hold on. Let me go to, like, something I trust. Alright. Okay, this one. I trust this one. Alright. On December 22nd, 2025, I don't know how to say that. K through 12 students filed a class action complaint against Curriculum Associates, Inc. for the company that makes iReady. Suit of products allegedly, this is all allegedly, that the company generates, collects, and uses and shares information about them without proper consent, which is a big thing because you don't want someone sharing your information. I don't. You don't either. Now, under the following laws is what they're being sued for: Federal Wiretap Act, UNC, California Invasion of Privacy Act, California Penal Code 631, California Invasion of Privacy Act, California Penal Code, whoa, that's not it, 632, California Invasion of Privacy Act, number 38.51, California Comprehensive Computer Data and Access and Fraud Code 502. All right, Massachusetts Right to Privacy Act, number 214, 1B, unjust enrichment, negligence in the Massachusetts Consumer Protection Act, Massachusetts Genesis Laws, 93A. Now, I'm getting this off of Ed Tech Law Center. So that's where I got this information from. Hold up. So that's where I got the information from. And then I got most of the rest of the information from Google Online, and then I got some of what iReady is from the iReady Curriculum Associates website. So, and then here, let me go back to this. All right. So, yes, that was the lawsuit. And wait, hold on. One last thing. Well, curriculum. Hold on. All right. So this is from the AI overview of Google. It says it is highly unlikely that Curriculum Associates will shut down due to the iReady data privacy lawsuit. A major privacy equity backup company with high revenue and the widespread school adoption are defending themselves, calling this meritless, and continuing to operate through the suit could force challenges into how they handle the student data. Now, as of April 2026, the company moved to dismiss the suit, which the people that are suing are still opposing. So, yes. Now, once again, I'm going to say it. This is all allegedly happening. Allegedly. So, nothing is... Now, everybody is innocent until proven guilty. So, yes. But I will see y'all in the next video.